What's going on, everyone? John is Rusty back at you with a different type of video today. I just kind of wanted to show you around the warehouse where I work now. I work at this estate sale company, and we get all types of antiques in here. I haven't uploaded for a while, so I just kind of wanted to give a rundown of what we got in. There's some cool stuff. This is probably a mixture of about 5 different estates. And these Hot Wheels all came out of a 40-year collection. There's a bunch of Hot Wheels and model cars. I love these little engines. This one comes off. You can see the carbs under there. There's some Moon Eyes ones. We'll go around this way. But yeah, I've been working at this estate sale company. We just get all types of different antiques. Just really everything. There's a license plate. Kind of a cool number, 999. And the cool thing about this job is you get to go in and you get the first pick on a lot of stuff. You can, really it's awesome. And I end up buying a lot of stuff from them and everything. But these all came out of a 40-year collection. I haven't been into Hot Wheels really since I was a kid, but some of them are pricey. I know some of these are, they get up there 10, 20, 30 bucks each. I know the red lines are valuable for the vintage ones, but I don't know much about these. Yeah, look, they put 52 bucks on that one, and I guess that's 2008 Christmas edition or something. And usually we price everything. We try to price it competitively. We want to get the most value for the beneficiaries or whatever. And it's not all just estates, but sometimes it's just house clean outs. People move, they need to liquidate all their stuff, and we basically take the stuff out of the house and then bring it to our warehouse to do our sales. We actually got a bunch of guitars in. Some were signed by notable people. I mean, there was a Stevie Nicks signature guitar. I don't know where that is. I think they keep the more valuable stuff up front, but some of this furniture is very expensive. I know this piece is like $600. That piece is $320 or something. Some of these chairs back here are from the late 1800s in this table. I'll zoom in, try to get a better shot. But yeah, we really handle everything and anything. Like you can see that table, how just kind of old it looks. Those came out of a house. They're from the late 1800s, and they have quite a bit of money on them. I don't know, it might be like $2,000 for the set or $1,800 for the set. So we do find some gems, and then a lot of it is just miscellaneous random stuff. So yeah, like I was saying, we try to price stuff competitively. We usually go below, retail, below whatever is on eBay. And then we'll do the sale for a couple of days. And then on the last day, usually do 50% off whatever is on the sticker price. But I mean, there's super cool stuff. I mean, this is a 2003 Harley. 2003 Harley, and it's a special edition. It's like the anniversary, like 125-year anniversary or something like that. Don't quote me. Got a moped. This old arcade ride. This is from the 20s. So these are some more high dollar pieces. I think we got $4,500 on the Harley, like $1,000 on the moped, a couple grand on the horse. And we get lots of tools in. I mean, this is an old washing machine. Just like super cool stuff. This is how you'd wash your clothes 100 years ago. Lots of tools. Tools are good. Lots of knickknacks. So I'm doing a lot of their internet side of stuff. I'm doing they got an auction site, eBay page, and a Facebook. So we do a lot of advertising. This drum is super cool. So looks pretty handmade. That's some type of animal skin and looks like they got a part of a tree. And I assume this is some paperwork. I mean, I don't know if that goes to it, but they said that's like 20 grand or something at one time. That was a $20,000 drum. Don't know anything about it. Got to do some more research, but it might be out. It might be for sale for a couple of grand. We've been selling a lot of these trains, and we got Lionel, MTH, some Rail Kings. And at one point, this was like a $40,000 collection. They're all brand new in the box. And, you know, they were kept in a nice environment, no moisture or anything. We've sold quite a bit of them. We still have a lot left, but we're at the point where we would let the whole collection go to a train guy for a pretty sweet deal, you know, pretty cheap. That's an old wheel for making clothing. And these are boxes of estates, so we're backed up for a couple of months. So these are like estates that will go out eventually. We only do, you know, we'll do a 4-day sale on the weekend. And yeah, pretty cool. Dealing with furniture is the hardest. I mean, like, look at this. This is an old boat wheel. And this is a real one. I know they make reproductions that look like that, but this is a real one. Came off of some boat, and I mean, at one point we were asking thousands of dollars. I mean, yeah, what's that say, 1,500? And then now we're down to the point where I think we'll take 200, because if it sits around long enough, we keep dropping the price till it moves. You know, we want to get the most price for whoever it's going for. You know, it's kind of like a consignment thing. We want to get them a good price, but at some point, some stuff can sit for years. You know, I know they've had that mask. That mask actually came out of a hotel in Africa somewhere. A crazy mask on the wall. And I mean, that's been there for a couple of years. A lot of this stuff has been here for a while. So that's an old sewing machine. I think we got like 600, 500 on that. Lots of dishware. Dishware is the worst. You know, there are collectors for it, but usually a lot of the times if it's clear glass, we'll tell them, I mean, it's not worth anything, you know. Try to donate it, try to give it to someone that'll use it. Dolls are the worst. We've had, the last 3 estates have been doll houses, and I'll put up some pictures if I have them, but we probably went through 1,000 dolls in this one barn. And a lot of them were at one point, $1,000 dolls, you know, very expensive. And, you know, the market has it's not COVID market anymore, you know, like it was a couple of years ago where prices of everything are crazy. So, I mean, we let a lot of those go for a lot less than retail. Mannequins, more furniture, old chests. I mean, yeah, we'd let this go for $100. It's just so cool. And we get to the point where we need to, you know, make space, and there's just fire sales. Insulators. I like these. They're cool. I told them the price high, but, you know, on 50% off day, maybe those will move. Yeah, more creepy dolls. I hate dolls. Yeah, this is cool. This came out of a house. This is like a $20,000 mobility chair. It's a full paraplegic one or whatever. I think we put $3,000 on it, but usually insurance covers that when people want to buy them. But if someone needs one, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. Lots of comic books. I think we got like 5,000 different comics. Another thing I don't know anything about, but if someone wants them all, we'd probably do $1 each. These are really cool. Did someone buy the Kennedy one? There was some Kennedy assassination newspapers. But these actually sell sometimes. Yeah, someone must have bought, on the top one, there was a Kennedy one, which was pretty cool. We got all these Star Trek magazines, and we have a box of them of signed Star Trek stuff. Vinyls, believe it or not, is a hard sell for us. We've thrown away, you know, thousands of vinyls over the time. You know, obviously keep anything of anything that's good. But books and vinyls are a really hard sell. Now I'll go around to this. Oh, Sharpies. These are always good to have. Oh, these swords are cool. There's a fencing sword. And then just like old-timey sword. I don't think those are reproductions. I think those are real old ones. This little saxophone's cool. Say they got $77 on that. So these old jade, little jade sculptures, these are really cool. I like these a lot. So someone back in the 70s ordered pallets of this stuff. We have boxes and boxes and boxes of these little jade sculptures. Like there's the ones that are frogs. There's these little bunnies, horses. What else? We got these ones down here, turtles, I know. We got elephants. We got these big horses. And this guy in the 70s, his plan, he ordered a bunch of it from China, and it was probably super cheap back then, and he was going to vend at either, flea markets or whatever. He was going to sell them. He had some shops that he was going to put these little jade sculptures in, and he never got around to it, and then he ended up passing on, and they sat in the garage for 40 years till eventually they sold the house, and bam, they had to get rid of them. So these are actually new old stock from the 70s, made in China, little jade sculptures. And I know jade's very expensive here. So jade is super expensive, and I mean, we usually sell a lot of these for $10 each or whatever. And we actually had a wholesaler that they would spend thousands on that stuff, but we just have so much of it, it's kind of flood the market. So a lot of the times this business is cool because, once the family goes through everything and they take, anything of sentimental value or anything, they want to keep, the money is in the house, and they just want to get rid of they want to get rid of everything. So it kind of works good for them, because if they were to pay a junk removal people, that would cost thousands of dollars to do junk removal. And then, we take whatever we can and then try to sell it. It'll go through a few sales, and then they get their commission and everything, and it works out. Usually everyone's really happy. Oh, this is really cool. Little little wheelchair. I love miniature stuff. Here, I'll show you guys. Really like this miniature radio flyer. Woo! And then look at a miniature grill, miniature scooter, little miniature helmet if you have like a cat. I don't know, this stuff came in. I think a lot of it's like doll stuff, but it's just cool. Little miniature golfing clubs, little lantern. It's cool. Cool stuff. More trains. I'm over the trains. I've had a few returns on eBay, and it's always a headache when someone says something's not right, and it's always a headache with eBay. So over the trains, but we've sold thousands out of there. You would think so. It's a $40,000 collection, at one time, but we got this old piano. That's a 1906 Chickering piano. And that was the first piano company in the United States. I'll get a little bit closer. And, we've had that for thousands of dollars. I think we finally dropped the price to like $650. If someone wanted it, getting it out of here, that would be the real challenge. But super cool stuff. Lots of furniture. This is kind of the front counter, It's a mess right now, but we're getting ready for the sale. This old rocking chair is a big deal. And they were like, hey, how much do you think this rocking chair is worth? And it's like, well, I don't know, because we'll have a mixture of some furniture. It's IKEA and it's a hard sell at $20, and then other stuff is very collectible. But and check this out. How crazy is that? They want $3,500, and it's a Hans J. Wagner 1944 rocking chair. So very cool. I mean, there's a collector's market for everything. So there's high value stuff. So $3,500 on the rocking chair. This is cool. This actually came out of the museum, the King Tut Museum, I think in Chicago somewhere. We got this listed up for $1,000, but that's actually a sculpture. That isn't King Tut. That is a different figure. So it's pretty neat. And the whole display case. This lights up and turns on and have the whole display case to it. This is just all boxed in right now, but tons of neon signs. Yeah, when we flip the switches, these all light up. Those all work. So some very cool stuff in here. Big old swordfish. Yeah, there's stuff back here I haven't even seen. Like, it's been here for quite a while. Yeah, so they got like 150 on this doll. And that was at one time. Is the receipt in there? Oh, the receipt says $185, but they said that there were some dolls that were $1,000 dolls out of this one house. Is there anything else pretty cool? This is a pretty unique piece. I just think this is cool. It's Japanese cabinet, but it's, you know, you could put stuff inside it, but then you could also kind of stack stuff. That would be a pretty cool collectibles thing. You could put your collectibles on there. Wonder if I missed anything. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one, me rambling. If we get more stuff in, I'll do another one if you comment and if you like this type of stuff. Oh, this is cool. So a lot of this clothing, these have been here for a while, but we actually did this one house where it was the husband and the wife. They were both in the Harley Club, and the man was the treasurer of the Harley Club, and then she did like all the patches and something. Harley Club of Seattle. And this is all we have left, but we had thousands of Harley shirts, vintage Harley shirts, jackets. I mean, they had their cuts and everything. It was pretty amazing. That was like my favorite one we did, because it's actually stuff that I like. And, you know, there were motorcycle parts mixed in, and it was some cool stuff. But I guess this is all we have left. I mean, we probably have 10, 20 jackets out of the thousands. I mean, the Harley shirts, I wish I had had a video of that one. It was incredible, because I did several postings online, and there were people lined up for hours just to get in, because we could only allow so many people in at a time. And there were guys that had 100 Harley shirts and trying to pick them up and carry them, and it was kind of a feeding frenzy. You know, they were going crazy over the Harley shirts. So this is cool. This just came in. Oh, well, trying to do this one-handed. It's from the Good Guys show, which I think that was probably my last video I did. This is an older one, but it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I was just there. What a small world. You know, that obviously came from all the Hot Wheels estate. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Oh yeah, Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies sell, believe it or not. We sell them for like $2 each or $1 each, and they sell all day. So the Beanie Baby market isn't completely dead. Look at these ones, little cats. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. John is Rusty. Peace.